bombing on Fwubs' feed. Floyd, a very good player, and Floyd also a very stoic player. You don't see him get tilted that often. He's got, he's like NFL kickers. He's got ice in his veins when he gets onto these big matches here, and he knows this is a big match against Fwubs. He knows more than anybody, how much we've seen her improve as a speed player in just a short amount of time.
All right. Looks like we got ready from Fwubs. I think Floyd's just going to finish off this last bit.
Yes, Floyd with the big Mario figurine in the background. I am insanely jealous of that. It is really cool. See a couple of those hanging out at Nintendo HQ out in Redmond, Washington. Vince saying she took me out. She's going to take it all.
And apparently, looking at the vid bomb, looks like it's Mr. Fwubs is photo bombing with a Kirby, and I'm more than okay with that.
Kirby sucks.
Booyah!
This will be my one for the stream. Oh no, it won't because I don't have the app up. Okay, you'll miss a rim shot.
That's fine.
There we go. All right.
All right, let's see. We have already from Floyd, and we have already from Fwubs. So if we're set, we can take it away.
All right. I think we have it ready. So 3, 2, 1, and off they go. Packy calling this Fwubuary. And Fwubs off and Floyd off, about a second and a half difference between these players. Fwubs already playing some garbage early on, and another garbage play. A lot of yellow heavy board. Looking at Floyd's board, Floyd's got a pretty light top line. It's really the meat and potatoes are on that bottom of his board, and a lot of double opportunities. If you're seeing double blues, you're going to start salivating if you're Floyd right now.
That would be the best case scenario for him, but he's not getting what he needs. It's a very blue dependent board. Reds are almost nowhere to be seen for him right now, but he's going to get a nice combo there.
And this is still a close game. While Floyd is in single digits, Fwubs right behind with 13 viruses here, now down to 12, and really making good smart plays. If you can't make a double clear, try to set something up to make the next clear easier. She's definitely doing that. You're seeing her drill those pill fragments down onto same color viruses, and the drop time not affecting her too much. But Floyd not getting any blues. We see that massive tower in column 1. It's 5-5 right now, and Fwubs taking an early lead. As we are at the 1 minute 16 second mark. And I think Fwubs just needs a blue and she'll be out. This is a great round 1 for her. Floyd just hung up on a little bit of RNG, just needs a blue. Who's going to be out first? It's going to be a 1.
Fwubs!
According to the time, Floyd has the lead by about 0.5 seconds, which we don't count fractions of a second of the final results. It's whole seconds. So right now, these players essentially tied.
Yeah. Ooh, and a nice horizontal clear there from Fwubs. Got a good use of the yellow there.
No yellow for either player really on their top line right now, so we're going to see some interesting decision making going on here. Fwubs could get that double clear. I think she's going to hold out for a blue there, if anywhere. This is going to be a nice little drop clear. Wipes out all that garbage. Excellent play by Fwubs as she maintains a 5 virus lead over the 2 seed Floyd 1977.
Yeah, it's a decent lead right now. If she can keep up this efficient play, this is going to be a really good situation for her.
Big 5 clear from Floyd, a massive T, wiped out a whole bunch of red viruses. He's opened up his board. I mean, he's got access to just about everything at this point. 11 viruses, nothing on row 1. A really good board for Floyd, but Fwubs hanging in there. It is currently 12 to 10 right now, and now 10-9 as the 15 seed trying to hang with one of the best players in the game. It is currently 7-7. Our chat going nuts right now.
Absolutely. Fwubs is doing a really good job. The yellows are cooperating. Let's see if they continue to do so. She'll just need blues, and from here on, yeah, she needs blue and red from here on out.
Floyd out at 3:03, and Fwubs is going to be out just after it. About
not too far behind, just about 10 seconds behind.
He is hanging in there with the 2 seed. It's about 3.5 minutes so far. Floyd already going on a tear here through 8, down to 25 viruses already. Now he's opening up a big lead, so we're going to have to start seeing how Fwubs plays that down press game.
Yeah, she's going to have to start really upping her tone here to really make a good impact here. That's a good tuck play from Fwubs. Also going to get a 1-drop double. Good play there. She's making very good choices here. Looking very good. She's still holding her own against a former top player.
Former top player. He's still a top player. Floyd's like, come on, what is going on? Very rare tilt we see come out of Floyd there. 17-20 though. He's maintaining that lead.
Yeah, it's still very close right now. Fwubs still within about 2 viruses of Floyd.
Good drop here by Floyd though. Floyd at 15, 17-15 right now in favor of the 2 seed as we hit about the 4.5 minute mark. 15-14. Floyd just getting frustrated, not getting any reds. And really just having an entire half of his board that he hasn't been able to access. Meanwhile, Fwubs looking to start working on that left side. She's down to 10. She's taken the lead again from Floyd. Seems to be that Floyd has the stronger start, but Fwubs seems to have the better endgame strats, as it's now 7-7. And Fwubs is going to have problems. Good. Fwubs going to have problems with that cluster on her right side. But Floyd needs red, and he's not getting it. Now he's completely cut himself off on the right side. This is not good if you're Floyd right now. A top-out is not something you want.
No, not at all. Definitely not what you need here. He'll get rid of those reds, no problem. He's got what he needs to clear things out the old-fashioned way, I guess you could call it.
And I think Fwubs is going to go for a clear here.
She's got the right piece.
520. And
Fwubs out at 525. She's narrowed the gap.
An absolute barn burner of a game right now. We're running out of barns to burn. This is how close this is. 34-38 here early on.
Very close right now as we head into level 9. Fwubs is only down by less than a handful of viruses.
Fwubs does not have a lot of access to blue right now. That's going to be her big problem. Floyd's got a wide open board
there from
right
Fwubs.
now.
Bit of a misplay from Fwubs there on column 2.
It's easy enough to work around. A quick tuck play, which we're probably going to see. I think she's waiting for a yellow-red. She's going to get it. She's just going to throw everything straight down, drill the garbage piece down. Probably the smart play here. And then going to go for the horizontal.
Yeah, and that's a good play. Still looking pretty good. Still within about 10 viruses of Floyd.
But Floyd has turned on the Jets here. Again, he's running into a problem where there's just an entire side of the board that will not cooperate with him as far as RNG goes. Floyd not going for that horizontal blue. I think the horizontal blue might have been the better play. It opens up that entire column, because generally when you have a column of 4 like that, you build up horizontally, try to clear everything out, just prevent garbage. But Floyd seems to be having that left side under control, as he has opened up a bit of a lead. Those misdrops seem to have cost Fwubs this first game.
Yeah, it seems to be the case here, but she's still holding her own very well. Little red clear there from Floyd. He'll get the yellow. It's all blues from here on out.
And Floyd just needs 1 blue, and he is done with a sub 7:15 maybe, please. Come on, game. There we go. Hey,
there we go. A 7:15 on the nose.
7:15 for Floyd. And Floyd's going to request just a brief timeout for a controller switch.
Alrighty, and looks like Fwubs is going to at least finish this game out.
And if you'd like to see Floyd immolate that controller he was getting upset at, be sure to follow twitch.tv/Floyd_1977.
Fwubs just needs 2 more to finish, and she'll get a 7:51.
which is still a really solid time.
Yeah, that's still very good. Anything sub 8 is a great time.
Yeah, so and she shouldn't be discouraged. I mean, yes, a loss hurts, but for 3 out of those 4 levels, I mean, you were hanging with one of the best.
Not only hanging with them, but also ahead of them. So that's definitely something to feel good about.
All right, I think we're just waiting on readies from both players. I think Floyd just getting a quick remap of his controller. Floyd just going to give that a quick test. That's fine. We want to make sure our players are playing, with fully operational controllers. As somebody's phone just broke into
that was mine. My bad. I forgot to turn it down. And now we're gonna get a DMCA.
Anyways, we've got a 3-2-1 go for the second game. Floyd 1977 versus Fwubs. And Fwubs with a very interesting level 6. A row across, or a complete row of viruses across row 8. And once she opens up row 7 and 8, has an absolutely wide open board.
Yeah, that's going to be very interesting. And a good 3 cleared there. Great play there from Fwubs.
Floyd hasn't started yet. There's about a 17-second difference between these players. We'll see if that factors into the gameplay.
Looks like he's having a controller issue. It looks like he's having some trouble getting started.
Okay.
There we go. He's off.
Floyd's good. All right, we're great. We're grand. So it's actually more of about a 30-second difference between these players. So keep that in mind as you're watching this.
Yeah, by the looks of things, it's more than likely that Fwubs will get done before Floyd does, and that does not mean that she has won the game. That just means that we have to wait until time expires on Floyd's side before we can declare a winner. But looking at the board for Fwubs, she's doing pretty good. She looks like she's probably going to get about a sub 90-second level 6.
Fwubs looking at a sub 80-second level 6 right now. Not
going to happen there with the RNG, unfortunately.
But at a 123, that's an excellent round 6.
And after the even with the false start, here comes a lightning bolt from Floyd. A great little lightning bolt there.
And Floyd putting together a pretty good 6 on in his own right. Looking for that, he's looking for a sub 80, and he might get it here. He is going to get it.
He will get it
right now. 75-second 6. That's really all you can ask for.
Yeah, that was a great level 6 there. Floyd definitely turning on the jets. I think he is definitely channeling his controller anger towards the puzzle.
But again, definitely a controller immolation. I like to give mine a Viking funeral. We'll see what Floyd does. I don't know if he does anything. Just a little fun there. But anyways, 22-17 here. And again, this is with about a 38 or 34-second difference between these two players. So keeping that in mind with Floyd only being down by 2, Floyd's putting something special together even.
Yeah, he's doing an amazing job right now. Just absolutely burninating through these viruses.
But Fwubs not being a slouch in her own right, down to 13 viruses, putting together a good run in her own right here.
Yeah, she is having a little bit of a slowdown, but still doing okay with what she has.
And Floyd's going to have to try to get creative, play a little bit vertically here. Looking for that horizontal clear potentially on row 4 with those reds. Good tuck play there. He's down to 8. It's still a lead as far as virus count goes for Fwubs, but as far as time goes, this advantage clearly in the position of Floyd.
Absolutely right. And although pieces are coming into Fwubs' favor, one more piece than she should be out of 7. She is at a 324.
Bit of a sluggish 7, and Floyd has a sub 3 run so far through 2 levels.
That is an amazing run right now from Floyd. Looking very good right now. And Fwubs doing a good job keeping those pieces very efficient.
Floyd's got a bit of a trouble spot here, though. He's got no access to blue or red. It's buried under garbage. But I mean, keep in mind, he's probably well aware he's really made up time here, even with the false start, as you said. So he can kind of get a little bit creative in what he wants to do to deal with this garbage. It looks like he's just going to go after it the old-fashioned way. Down now at as far as the virus count goes, a 5 virus advantage. But as far as time goes, I think still a comfortable lead at this point for Floyd.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. It looks like it's a very comfortable lead for Floyd. Down to about 14 viruses. At least visually speaking, he's keeping up with Fwubs. But time-wise, he is just absolutely flooring it.
Fwubs is having a dynamite 8 right now. It's taken her about a minute or so to get where she is. She's having an absolute bonkers level number 8. And she's going to be out very soon. Very smart play, throwing that blue away. Saw the double blue. Double blue means no drop. So she's out at about a 455, Ethan.
Yeah, she's making great plays here. Gets rid of the yellows up top, so she's got no room for them right now on her level 9 board. She clears out the blue there in column 4. She'll have some room to place some yellows, and she does. And it's immediately gone.
455 was when Fwubs cleared. We're going to take a look and see if Floyd's out at about a 447. So it's an 8-second advantage right now for the 2 seed.
Yeah, looking pretty good right now. Okay, all right. I see what Fwubs is doing here. She's going to wait for a couple other pieces.
I think that's the good call because now there's a 1-drop triple clear, which is better than what she was originally planning. And
that's very true.
And Floyd in a bit of trouble. Got that red overhanging in column 2. Anytime you see something like that high up, even if it's far away from the center of the board, it makes you feel uncomfortable as a Dr. Mario player. 18 viruses to go for Fwubs, and she's killing it right here on 9. Really good board health right now for her.
Yeah, it's a pretty clean board on her side. Looks like she's going to have to deal with a little bit of space on the left. That might eat into her end game here, but she's starting to eat it right now. Doing a good job with it. She'll get the clear underneath. That's good.
Fwubs looking very, very good right now, and she's making really smart plays. She's setting up for combos, good horizontal combos here. She's going to get a drop combo, be down to 4 viruses. So really, it's a matter of time right now to get these cleared out. She's all out of blues, so she just needs a handful of reds, and she is done.
Then it'll be a matter of waiting to see how fast. Oh wow! Bit of an overcorrection there, but she gets it. She'll finish out with a 701. All right, so we've got 30 seconds.
About 30
Floyd
seconds
to get it done.
Floyd to get it done here. Here we go. He just needs a handful of reds, and he'll be out. There's one.
Getting them.
640.
2 more to go.
He just
the double red.
Floyd's gonna get it on time at a 6:43.
Wow.
Even with that false start, a 20-second victory for Floyd, but a 7:03. Again, there's not much you can do when somebody goes sub 7.